Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Spyro 3. My dad's been out of the house way longer than I expected, so I'm gonna try to get one more video out of this recording session before I call it a day and start rendering. And, yeah, we're going to do Fireworks Factory. You're actually gonna see the level this time. It's crazy. So we can just kind of run around. We got ourselves like free reign-ish kind of. Like the enemies are all respawn and whatnot. We can actually take this cannon and shoot ourselves up to the end of the level now. Nice little shortcut. Never thought I'd actually be utilizing one of these shortcuts though. These things are here, but I said that there was like stuff for us to do over here, and there is, and we're gonna do this and get this out of the way right now, because this can sometimes be a real pain in the ass. Not because it's like bad, it can just take a while.
Uh-oh. You have to use this combo power-up to take out these fire dragons. It will allow you to super fly and super flame at the same time.
Dude, you got a cold or something? You got the sickness that I had like a couple weeks ago? Well, anyway, so this is the dragon mini-boss. The Chinese dragons as opposed to the European dragons that Spyro is, because Chinese dragons, that's racist. Well, anyway, basically you just gotta hit these guys over and over again. They're like one of those bosses with like segments, but you gotta kind of do it quickly because they will actually grow back and regenerate their limbs if you don't hit them for long enough, which makes this fight sometimes a real pain in the ass, and sometimes they just do not want to get hit. But anyway, yeah, jeez, what am I going to talk about while I'm doing this nonsense? It's definitely kind of cool, though, and they will go in tunnels, and I definitely recommend not following them through the tunnel because of that. There's also these pipes down there that they can sometimes go into. See, he got this little piece of tail back. That's what it looks like when they regenerate, but you just got to keep whacking them. And eventually they do get really hard to hit because, you know, they become progressively smaller targets. But if you can get right up in their faces like that... Oh, and they also will shoot fireballs at you, so... Alright, then we got one of them down. That's actually not that bad. Jeez, oh, well, just jeez, that extra hit point is helping us out. There is a fodder in here somewhere, and there's gems for us to get. I can't believe I've gone this many videos in this recording session, so... This entire recording session... I'm not going down there. There's no gems or anything like that. I'll just wait for him to come out here. But yeah, Touhou 14.5 has been announced. Just a couple days ago, as a matter of fact. It's the latest Touhou, and it's actually... Stop going into the tunnels, you motherfucker! Get out of here, you son of a cussing cuss word! Well, anyway, it's another fighting game, which I thought is kind of strange. I wasn't expecting it, because there's only been one game that's come out in between that and the last fighting game. The last fighting game was Touhou 13.5, which is called Hopeless Masquerade. So it basically added all of the characters from 10 Desires and UFO into the mix, so you got a big mix now, but there's only been one Touhou game since then, so it's like, jeez, how many characters are they going to add? Maybe it's just like tightening up the fighting engine and stuff like that, but I don't know. The fighting games are definitely, like, I don't really spend a lot of time playing them, but they're cool. It's like there's nothing wrong with them. It's just like not a thing that I put hours and hours of time into. Please die, thank you.
Have this! I fished it out of the molten lava.
Yeah, it is called Urban Legend in Limbo. At least that's what I understand it's called. I haven't even watched the demo video or anything like that, so... I could just be talking out of my ass for all I know and not know anything. I just saw somebody post it in a Facebook group. A Touhou-related Facebook group, so, I actually need to get my hands on Double Dealing Character, which is the game, it's the one Touhou game in the Windows series that I don't have, so... I might order that for myself online. My grandparents did give me $100 in cash to, like, just basically get whatever I want, because apparently I'm hard to buy gifts for or something like that. And that is true, because there aren't really very many things that I, like, that I want, or it's like, usually my parents give me gifts that I explicitly ask them to get me, like the cello stuff that I mentioned in the last video. It was shit that I all asked for, like, hey, I could really use a metronome, and they're like, okay. So they got me a metronome. But yeah, I might order Double Dealing Character online and mess around with that. And speaking of Touhou, it's, we're getting into, like, I don't want to say the end of the LP because there's still a pretty significant amount of game left, but we're definitely closing in on the time where I should start thinking about the game that I'm going to be doing next. And I have been thinking about a few games. I'm definitely going to put up Touhou videos because I have been threatening to do that for quite some time now. We got this crap to do too.
I think I can see an egg behind you, but it's out of reach. You'll have to take the long way round through all these Wynox to get to it.
I remember this thing killing me so much when I was a kid.
Watch out for the...
Oh, so he says something else if you talk to him? I didn't even know that. Yeah, there is an egg up there, and basically you just gotta circle around to get it. These guys, getting their gems is kind of a pain in the ass because, well, you just gotta flame them from the right angle, but sometimes they really... Yeah, they'll turn like that. So I'm just gonna come back with some rackets to kill them later. But yeah, I actually have a video that I had been working on. I spent like freaking, you would not believe how long I spent editing this one video. But it's just a playthrough of a Touhou game, and it's a really old one too. It's back from like October when I was really not good at the game. I'm not good at the game by now, by any standards, but it's like, it was the second ever game that I cleared on normal, so it was a pretty big accomplishment for me. And I figure that people who are not good could use it as a point of reference. So what I did was I annotated the whole thing with like my strategies that I use for getting through the game. And it's not a good playthrough by any standards, but it's like good, I guess, for other people who are bad, so they can kind of see what it is they can kind of afford to fuck up on. So there's that. So there's no actual commentary in that, but basically I just have to figure out how I want to end the video, because I want to put something nice at the end and make it look real professional and whatnot, so I can get people to actually like my stuff and maybe a couple more subscribers out of the deal. Why? What the fucking hitboxes? First the rocket doesn't kill him, and then that explosion that was like above my plane hits me. It's like, what is this madness? Madness? This is Sparta! This is Spyro or something. Well, yeah, so there's that, and I've also been playing a lot of Touhou 9, which is called Phantasmagoria of Flower View. I've actually managed to do some pretty impressive stuff in that game, and I was probably gonna, like, do actual commentary over my replay files of that, so you can, like, hear my voice, and I'll just talk. I'll shoot the shit about random stuff. Just like a real Let's Play, except it'll just be watching replays, and it'll be, like, updated, basically, whenever I fucking feel like updating it, so that's cool. But as far as, like, official Let's Plays, like the next real series, I've been... Wow, I just can't believe I just did that. I've actually really been leaning towards playing Fire Emblem as my next Let's Play, and I've kind of been thinking about which one to do, because there are... 5 fucking different Fire Emblem games that I've played. And keep in mind, I haven't played the DS remake of the first one, because I never had a Nintendo DS, another little-known fact about me. And likewise, since I don't have a 3DS, I haven't played Awakening. Everybody says Awakening is really good, but I've always been skeptical, I guess, just because I'm an old-school Fire Emblem fan. And I know those games aren't perfect by any stretch. I mean, it's like, they're definitely nits that I have to pick over a couple Fire Emblem games that I really like, that I still really like, I should say, like Fire Emblem 6, which was not released in America. I actually do have a Japanese cartridge of that game. I need to get some fucking fodder, because this is actually hard to believe that I'm going to say, but I don't want to be going into the thing that I'm going to do with green sparks. It's no good. Get here, Firefly. Get eaten. So we're just going to find some fireflies while I, like, talk about some stuff. Where I think there's another firefly over on the right side, I want to say. I actually don't know, because it's not very often that I have to, like, oh, what am I? Oh my god, I'm so stupid. There's a skill point that refills your life at the very start of the thing that we're doing. I just wasted a whole bunch of time, just never mind. But anyway, to get back to what I was talking about with my next Let's Play, I was definitely going to break up the Fire Emblem stuff, because it is a very, like, it's like watching chess. It's like not really exciting. So I was probably also going to start my Oracle of Seasons 3 heart run, which I've also been threatening to do for a really long time. Sometime soon. There are a few things that I want to practice,
Hey,
though.
Spyro, I'm helping a kid called Handle recover some secret rocket plans the sorceress stole. You know, I'm always ready to kick some Rhinoc booty.
There was a time when I thought this was the hardest egg in the entire game.
Hi, Agent 9. Behind those doors are some pretty scary ninjas. I bet you could use your sharpshooter skills to take them out. Remember, press the circle button to shoot, and use L1 and R1 to dodge left and right.
And so maybe zigzagging works better here, but suddenly first-person shooter! Yeah, so all of a sudden, Agent 9 has turned... We're playing Doom now. And if you look at the atlas, I'm actually going to pause and freaking show this because I feel like it. I feel like, yeah, this egg is called You're Doomed, in reference, of course, to the classic first-person shooter. And wow, these controls are stiff, and hitboxes on ninjas are not good. But there is a skill point to get here. I really want to try to do this zigzagging, but I don't want to zigzag into some fucking ninjas, like, immediately and lose all my health and die. When I do this egg, I play it very safe. I always have. And these ninjas just pretty much come from everywhere. And there are lots of gems to pick up here, too. It's like, jeez. Gotta shoot these ninja generators several times for them to do stuff. And it's like, you got the gems to pick up. Alright, let's try to zigzag. Oh, I'm doing it! Kind of, barely. Anyway, you come back here. There's actually this thing, which you can shoot. And that's the skill point. It's called Agent 9's power-up. And now you get a real blaster that has, it's rapid fire. It has limited ammo, but it's, a lot better than what you were using. And I am using the strafe buttons to move here a lot, just because it's a little bit easier than using the controller. And you just kind of use it automatically. Hitboxes are definitely sometimes a little funky on these guys, but it's not that bad. There's actually 2 eggs that we have to get here, too. Basically, you go to the end of a maze, and then you go back, and that's the second egg. So... Oh, and that's my first hit. That's okay, because we can afford to take a few hits. Now, in the speedrun of this, what they do... Oh, okay, I saw that guy coming, but I couldn't react fast enough. Because you actually have to... Like, this is really hard to explain. But, like, right now, I'm locked into, like, this one plane where the circle red, like, thing is. And when I press triangle, it zooms in, and that's when you kind of get the ability to, like, aim up and down. But you can't move when you're aiming up and down, so it's not like playing a real first-person shooter. So my Bioshock skills are not transferring over. I'm actually just finishing up a hard mode run of Bioshock Infinite, which I wish I could Let's Play. I would very much like to Let's Play that game, but I fucking can't because my computer can't handle... It can barely handle that game on, like, the lowest graphics setting. And it definitely can't handle recording and like, playing the game at the same time. There's, like, just no fucking way that it'll be able to happen, so... Anyway... But yeah, so that's what it'll be, and in terms of the particular Fire Emblem game, I knew it was going to be one of the Game Boy games, simply because, like, I don't have the capture software to play one of the... Oh, look at that, a 1-up. To play Path of Radiance, which was released for the GameCube in 2005. That's the first game that had Ike in it, by the way, if you're a Smash Bros. Player. There is a ninja generator on the other side of this big-ass room. And they're just gonna keep coming out. Make it easy for me. Yeah, this isn't that bad. Definitely not as hard as I remember as a kid. But I can't play that Fire Emblem because, like, I know it very well. That's probably even the shortest game, I would say, just because the characters that are overpowered in that game are so freaking overpowered. And I know that game so well that it's like... I don't even have to, like, worry about it. Most of the Fire Emblems I know really well. The one on the Wii I don't know that well, however. That one's called Radiant Dawn. Ike is also the hero in that game. He actually kind of, like, hijacks the game from another protagonist named Micaiah, who is a light mage and also a cute girl with silver hair because anime. But yeah, That game is actually really long. Radiant Dawn is like the longest Fire Emblem by miles. And I've actually think I've only beaten it once. Like, I tried to do a hard mode run of that game, and then I just got, like, caught up with school or something like that, and I couldn't finish it. I got, like, halfway through it. Maybe not even halfway through it. Because that game's, like, weird. It's divided up into 4 parts, and some of the parts are really short, and some of them are really long. Like, Part 2 is only, I think, 5 chapters, I want to say, which are, like, the game speak for maps, basically, or levels, or whatever you want to call them. Hello? I took a damage? How did I take damage? I am so confused right now. But at least we have a Firefly. They do give you lots of fodder in this section, which is nice. This was another one of the things that I wasn't exactly... Oh, it must have been that guy who, like, shot me when the door opened or something weird, and his bullet just took a really long time to get to me, or... I don't know. So yeah, basically I was torn between the 3 Game Boy games that I've played then. Because I haven't played any of the older Japan-only games, like Thracia 776, or Genealogy, The Holy War. I really want to play all of those games, but I haven't. So I've basically... Oh, that's not good. I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going. Oh, gee. Oh man, your throat! Now's not a time for you to be dry, throat. It actually is super dry in here right now. We have had such a dry winter, it's not even funny. Like, there's been 0 snow this winter. We had a totally green Christmas. Whoa! Look at all... What the fuck are you guys doing? I don't even know. But yeah, it's very dry. My elbow is actually, like... The skin is so dry, it's not even funny. Can you please... What is with this AI? It's, like, fucking up. It's shitting the bed hard. But basically, you've gotta get... Oh, wow. This is a lot easier, too, if you have the rapid power-up. But I really want that thing to go away. And that guy that came out of that thing to go away. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna do... Like, the problem is that Fire Emblem 6, which is Blazing Sword, and it's the game that was only released in Japan, that I have an import copy of. I have a ROM that's an English translation, so I could Let's Play that game, and I want to Let's Play that game. But I'm just thinking in terms of, like, a series. I'm just making sure I'm not missing any gems here, by the way. In terms of a series, I don't know if it would be better to start with that game, which was released first, or Fire Emblem 7, which is the next game, and was released later, but it's a prequel to the story of Fire Emblem 6, so I don't know. I definitely like Fire Emblem 7 more, I think, but it's like, I don't know, there's still lots of questions and things that I have to figure out about how I'm going to LP the game, but it's something that I'm really looking forward to. Not that I'm, like, getting tired of Spyro or anything, because I can never get tired of Spyro. It's freaking Spyro, man. It's my childhood. But I am kind of like something else, because Fire Emblem is also my childhood, but less so like my not my kindergarten years, but my elementary school years. I mean, like, I did play Fire Emblem in elementary school. Elementary school is actually when I started it. This is not a fun room to be in. I don't want to be here. Can you die, Ninja Generator? Thank you. Can you stop spazzing out? What are these fuckers? Man, I love these ninjas. They're making my life easy. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Where'd you come from? There's another Ninja Generator here? Oh my god. Get wrecked, dude. Go away. Alright, I think we're finally good to start sniping these guys down. I'm pretty sure that, like, if I could figure out how to zigzag properly, all of this would go so much faster. Because this challenge, in the speedrun, really doesn't take that long. You just kind of tank the hits, pick up all the gems if you're doing a 117, and then you just make it to the end and back, and it doesn't really take that long at all. Okay, I know I keep... Oh, that's it! Oh, I can't control it, but I'm doing it! Okay, so that's zigzagging. I finally managed to do it, to pull it off. And you can do that when you're in third person, too. So maybe I'll try that a little bit. There's like this rhythm thing you gotta get to it. Oh, whoa! God, good thing my dad's not here. He's still not back yet. And this has actually not been a short episode, by my calculations. Get wrecked, Firefly. I'm worried that ninjas are gonna kill me. Man, that's a rare sentence. I'm gonna kill this Firefly to protect me from ninjas. How often do you hear that? Like, never? Okay, we're almost at the end. When you get to this room... Whoa! Look at that. Look at that elite dodging skills and that elite getting hit skills. The power-up is nice enough to last, basically. Dude, what the fuck are you doing? I thought I shot you, man. That's another sentence you don't hear very often outside of... Whoa! That guy scared the living bejesus out of me, and I'm really glad that I didn't get hit by him. Because I have green sparks right now. That's what 25 life means. Jeez, this room is scary. But basically, if you get rid of him like that... Yeah, this is like... I think I'm just better at video games as a whole. And I can definitely say that now. Like, Touhou... I had this conversation with one of my friends. I can't remember who, but I definitely did have it. There's basically something along the lines of, Touhou has improved my ability to play all video games, because it's made my hand-eye coordination so good.
Thanks for rescuing me. You better look after this egg before the Wynox try to blow that up too.
Okay, well, unfortunately, I wish I could call it an episode, but I'm still missing Gems and Fireworks Factory. And that's bad, because I don't want to have to do more stuff here. I can't tell if I'm missing gems here. I really hope that I'm not, because it's really going to come to bite me in the ass if I am. There's a way that you can... Okay, so it's not in the hub. I could probably find some fireflies, too. Yeah, the gems that I'm missing aren't in the hub, because Sparks wasn't pointing to anything. Oh god, I fucking hope they aren't an Agent 9's thing, because otherwise this is going to be a long episode. It already feels... But when it feels like it's been a long episode... Is Sparks pointing to something? I think it's here. It is here! I'm missing gems in this place. They're in the tunnel! I never went through the tunnel. I usually go through the tunnel and I pick up these gems without even thinking about it, and now I lost my Sparks. Get me out of here, dude. Firefly, thank you. I don't want to, like, leave with green Sparks, though. Well, actually, I do, because there are so many freaking fodders in the hub world that it doesn't even matter. Wow, Fireworks Factory. I forgot how long some of that shit takes. Wow. But anyway, we're done with Fireworks Factory. Thank you very much for watching, putting up with my rambling about the Touhous and Fire Emblems, so shit that's not relating to the game at all. Just kind of chilling. Well, anyway, we'll get Sparks back up feeling fine. There's blue. There's gold number 1. There's gold number 2. I will see you next time. Have a great day. Bye. Can I be any more aggressive in my outro? I don't know. Bye.